If you're thinking about taking protein powders for your training, then this video is for you. I'm Nicholas, the founder of Online Calisthenics, and today we're going to talk about why protein powders are just a waste of time and money. So if you've been told that you need them to hit your fitness goal, then it's time to rethink that advice. Real food does the job way better without the artificial processing, misleading labels, and digestive issues. So first, you can get all the protein you need from real foods. Unless you're a professional bodybuilder that eats 6 meals a day, you most likely don't need a powdered supplement to reach your protein goals. Whole foods like eggs, meat, fish, dairy, legumes, and nuts provide plenty of high-quality protein. Plus, they come with essential nutrients, healthy fats, fibers that powders simply don't offer. So think about it, your body was designed to break down and absorb real food, not processed powder that dissolves in water. Also, remember that a typical protein shake will give you at best about 15 grams of protein, where your total intake of the day should be anywhere from 120 to 200 grams of protein a day, depending on your weight and fitness level. So that means that a protein shake is extremely marginal relative to your daily protein intake, and it really won't have any significant effect on your gains. Instead, you can just eat 3 more eggs every day, or more beans, or more sardines, or whatever protein-rich food you like instead. And remember that the top guys that you see on the internet are not just using protein powders. They're high-level athletes, and sometimes they also use a way bigger stack than just whey protein. So this whole game is way bigger than taking one protein shake a day to make a difference. Now, a second important thing to notice is that drinking food is definitely not the same as eating food. Your body processes liquids differently than solid foods. When you chew, your saliva releases enzymes that kickstart digestion and improve nutrient absorption. So chugging a protein shake doesn't send your body the same signals. Drinking your meals on the go, in the car, or between meetings is really not ideal for digestion. So eating whole foods forces you to slow down, chew properly, and reduce common issues like bloating, acid reflux, and gas. That's a pretty big deal. Now let's talk about the problem with protein powders, and it's probably worse than you think. The processing of whey protein strips them of beneficial enzymes and micronutrients that only leaves you with a product that's far from natural. Most protein powders contain artificial flavors, fillers, gums, emulsifiers, and preservatives that you really don't want in your diet. Worse than that, many brands are faking their protein content through what we call nitrogen spiking. It's a shady practice where cheap amino acids are added to artificially inflate the protein numbers on your labels. What does that mean? It's that you're paying for something that's really not delivering what it promises. Now, what if you're vegan? There are better ways to get protein than relying on processed powders. Whole foods like lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, nuts, seeds, and tofu will provide all of the protein that you need with fibers and essential nutrients as a bonus. That being said, if you must use a protein powder, I recommend organic pea protein, which is one of the better options. It's minimally processed and free from the hormone disrupting effect of soy. But even then, it should just really be used as a supplement and not replace your real food. So now let's talk about the real solution, and that's to eat real foods and learn to cook. That's really the simplest way to get enough protein. Learn to cook simple, high-protein meals, understand micronutrients so you can plan meals accordingly, and use whole, single-ingredient foods. Now let's break down an example of how to hit your protein target without a single scoop of powder. Let's take me for example. I'm 180 pounds and I need roughly 145 grams of protein a day. So for breakfast, I'll have 5 to 6 eggs. I'll eat a sourdough toast, and maybe I'll put peanut butter on it. And the total protein for those foods would equal around 45 grams. Then you can have a snack, and that could be a yogurt or a kefir. You can add some fruits to it or whatever sugar source that's natural like honey or coconut sugar. You'll get about 25 grams of protein if you get a decent portion. And for dinner, you can have anything that is protein rich. We're talking about chicken, fish, beef, pork, or lamb. And if you get a nice portion, like a nice fillet, like a couple of chicken breasts, you can easily hit 60 grams of protein with that. Then add some beans and maybe some rice, and you're already hitting 75 grams of protein for the night. Between breakfast, snack, and dinner, I'm definitely hitting 140 grams of protein a day. And that's me not eating lunch. So let's remember that protein powders are not just unnecessary, they're a processed, over-high product that really doesn't live up to the claim. And whether you're a calisthenics beginner or an advanced athlete, focus on whole foods nutrition instead of chasing supplements gimmick. Ditch the powders, eat real food, and train hard. That's how you will get results. Now, if you're ready to take your training to the next level, you can join my online calisthenics academy and train with me. And until then, I will see you in the next video.